Hello everybody and thank you for watching. This is a video on Taoist healing, and this comes from the Universal Healing Tao lineage and is known as cosmic or astral healing. And it is a powerful healing modality that I have now been practicing for some time. I've done dozens of sessions. I've done amazing self-treatments. And this is a powerful shamanic method of healing. And I say shamanic because this method draws upon the different aspects of the universe to do the healing. It is very unique in how it is done. Most energy healing I have encountered, and I have also practiced shamanic healing from the Four Winds Institute. It's an Incan tradition, and I learned some of their techniques while I was in Peru. I also am a certified Reiki master, and I've been practicing Sui or Angela, different hybrids. That's the issue with Reiki, right? There's so many hybrid Reikis, but I mean, great system. I have derived tons of benefit from using it. No energy healing modality I have encountered compares with this style of healing. And I have been doing it now for quite a bit, and I have been able to, with the universe working through me, because that's really what this is, produce some very amazing effects in people. I have helped people go through emotional releases. I have helped people to release traumas. The energy has completely, in a few sessions, for some people, I've watched it take away their pain. Someone's pain completely went away in one session. Um, I've seen my clients have told me their energy levels have never been higher. They've been able to move forward and actually confront people they need to confront, or have difficult conversations with people. And it's a powerful system, and I can't praise it enough. And what the system is it is all about reconnecting and strengthening the connections the person already has to the universe. But not just the universe as a whole, because when you say universe, that's sort of an umbrella term for everything. And when you are drawing from an energy source that is that vague, because everything is, when you say everything, it's totally non-specific. I could be talking about anything from this pen to my cell phone to like the cat next door. When I say, I'm drawing from the universe, it's very big. So what this system does is it hones in on specific elements from the universe. So, for example, you can draw from different directions and the energies of certain directions and use that to heal people. You can draw on the energy of certain planets and stars and use this to work on people. You can do all types of very interesting things. This system also allows for you to work on multiple people simultaneously. And these people can be present with you, or they can be miles away. It is very powerful. This system can be used for human beings. It can be used for animals. You can also use it for ancestors. You can do it for ancestral healing. You can do it for quantum healing, other lifetimes and incarnations. You can do it for your timeline. You can do it for your spirit guides. It's powerful. It's powerful, and it is very well designed, and it is very customizable, and I love it. The type of work that can be achieved through the utilization of this Taoist cosmic or astral healing is quite limitless. There's so much application that I feel I'm just scratching the surface, and I'm always playing around with it and having fun with it and watching people I care about benefit. I have watched people's personalities change in as little as 5 minutes. I've watched people's energies change in as little as 5 minutes. I have seen people that have been kind of mean and nasty, I've watched them become totally different. Totally different people. I have used this energy to de-haunt spaces, and the space is becoming much healthier. And we're talking very haunted spaces. Like, we're talking old warehouses. Old warehouses where some shady stuff may or may not have happened. And people may now be living there. So I've been using it to de-haunt places. And It is powerful. And the reason this is powerful is because it's coming from the universal macro consciousnesses of galaxies and planets, and then the directional energies. I mean, these are huge forces that have been a part of human spiritual understanding since prehistory. Native American traditions, Chinese traditions, every tradition out there talks about the directions. Every tradition out there was astrologer. They're all looking at the planets. They're all looking at the stars. And that's why this is powerful, because it's drawing upon energy sources that is literally in our DNA, because all of our ancestors were tapping into these sources. So it's very, very, very powerful and very wonderful. If you are curious about this technique, and you know what, I'm going to explain a little bit more about it. How does this technique look? It's totally hands off. I don't even have to touch a person. I can be a whole foot away from them and be working on them. The energy spirals. So my hands, when I'm working on people the whole time, I'm spiraling energy, just sending energy in. And you can also charge and blast. That works too. And you can also push and pull the chi. And there's a lot of ways to do it. But what I like about it is it reminds me of the Four Winds healing, in that they are very much about opening chakras, which is done in a spiraling manner. But this whole thing is done in a healing, spiraling manner. Reiki is very much sort of hands-on and hovering, so it's kind of on the blasting. But it's also much more passive, where the practitioner, sometimes I even had a Reiki practitioner tell me, you don't even have to be concentrating on the energy. You can just be daydreaming or thinking about something. I don't know if that's how true that is. I find that chi flows where the mind goes, to quote Mantak Chia and the Universal Healing Tao people. And when I put my attention into the directions and then I send that energy into people, it produces the effect. Where I feel like if I were just moving and cleaning, I think some effect would be there, absolutely. But to put the intention into these sources while the healings are done is absolutely quite powerful. And that's what makes it unique. The whole practice is done on spiraling, and it can be brought to so many people. So it's not just one person working on one person. And the best part is, I myself, as a practitioner, I get treated every time. It does not deplete me. The reason it does not deplete me is because it is myself that operates in what the Chinese, they call it the Ling Shu, the spiritual pivot, the axis between heaven and earth. So I, as the practitioner, because I spend most of my time when I'm not studying doing these meditations, connect right up to source. It's just part of my practice. I go right there. And then from there, you connect not only to the whole universe, but you take that source connection, you anchor it into you. You anchor it into your hands, and you anchor it into the client. So that means the whole time you're calling in this energy, the energy is first coming to you as the practitioner, so you don't get drained. It's going to your hands, so your hands are just always charged. They're always transmitting it, and then it's constantly beaming to the patient, client, whatever you want to call them. And that is a little bit about what makes this healing system so technical, so unique, and in my opinion, one of the most powerful energy healing modalities I have come across yet. And I've been doing this stuff now for over 5 years. Over 5 years I've been doing this stuff. This is the most powerful one I've come across. If you're interested in sessions or inquiry or want to learn some more, feel free to message me at healththyself@gmail.com, or shoot me a message on social media. I'm on Facebook. Have a great night, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.